Welcome everyone, and today we are going to talk about the three main keywords which are mostly used while we are using the loops. So now loops are basically those statements in which the same code snippet can be executed again and again till the iterable is or iterable object is completed, right? For example, here if you see, I have taken simple variable called as mylist, and in that I have inserted a list. Now this list is basically a numbers of integers of 1 to 10, right? After that, what I have done is I have simply applied for loop over that my list, and here I have taken variable as an I, and I have simply printed the I. If you see here, if I clear this and executed the program again, simple, I will get first print 1, then 2, 3, 4, 5, so on and so forth till 10. After once the loop is finished, then I'm printing two statement. Loop has been ended and end program, right? So this is basic working of loop. Now here, let's tackle the first problem, right? We are doing three problems today. First problem is check if 5 is present in my in the my list. So basically this is my list, right? So we have to check if the integer 5 is present in the list or not, right? And if found, then no need to check the rest of the elements. Okay, so simple here, what we can do is inside the for loop I can apply one condition. If I equal to 5, right? And because it's ending with colon, one more indentation. If I equal to 5, then print, let's say 5 is present, right? This is how the general solution looks like. Let me execute it again. It says 5 is present, loop has been ended, end the program. Now here, one little thing to notice, that if I put breakpoint here, here and here, see how many times or how many iteration it happens. So if I execute this in Python debugger, let's try to see how many time loop runs. Okay, see here, I is equal to 1. So first element went into ith variable and it is going inside the loop, right? I is not I is equal to 5. So 1 is equal to 5. No. So it will not go into line number 9. Instead, it will go again back to line number 7. And the next element will come into I. See again. See, it will not go into line number 9 because the condition is false. Now here, I will become 2, which is the next element. Look here closely. I became 2. Again, this condition is not getting satisfied. Again, I is becoming 3, not satisfied, 4, not satisfied. Now when I equal to 5, now here 5 equal to 5, it is becoming true, right? Now it will go inside the if condition and print 5 is present. Now the question is check if 5 is present, right? Now if I found the 5 integer inside the list, right? I should ideally close because my operation or my task is done, right? But no, what will happen, because there are few elements which are remaining in the list, again for loop will go back to line number 7 till all the elements get completed. Now here, watch here closely, I will become 6. Again, the 6 is not equal to 5, so condition is false. It will not print anything. Again, go back, 8, 9, 10. So now here, what's happening is, even if our task is completed at the 5th iteration, when I equal to 5, still we have checked 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th and 10th element, which is completely unnecessary, and it is slowing down our program, right? So in such case, what we can do is, there is one keyword called as break, right? If I find so this is second part of the solution. If found, no need to check rest of the element. For that, what we can do is, we can use keyword called as break. When I equal to 5, print 5 is present, and after that simply write break keyword in the next line. Because it is a keyword, it should be in next line, separate line, right? Now what will happen, look closely here, Python debugger, right? It started executing. Yeah, look here closely. Now I will become 1, right? Condition is false. I will become 2, condition false, 3, condition false, 4, condition false. When I will become 5, now it will go inside if, because condition is true. It will print 5 is present. Look here, it is printing 5 is present. And after that, it is executing break keyword. Now, when break keyword, it finds break keyword, it will come out of the loop. Even if elements are remaining, any task needs to be run, any more iteration needs to be done, it will not care. It will simply come out of the loop. So now, even if there are few elements are remaining, the for loop will immediately break and it will come out of the for loop. Which means if you see here, for loop is ending here, right? So instead of going back to line number 7, it will go to line number 12. See here, loop has been ended. It is printed, a loop has been printed and end program. So now here we have improved the efficiency of our Python program by ignoring the iteration of all these remaining elements. Today it's just 10, but tomorrow it can be 100,000, 1 lakh. So instead of executing 1 lakh iteration, we can simply use break keyword and come out of loop as soon as our task is done, right? So for that, break keyword is used. Now let's see the second statement. Second statement says that print every element except 7, right? It is very simple. What I can do is print every element if I not equal to 7, then print the element which is nothing but I. Let's see how it goes. Run. Right, see 1 2 3 4 5 6. After that 7 not equal to 7. When this condition will become true, then only it will print. When 7 equal to 7, then it will not print. It will simply skip it. Right, loop has been ended. So we have printed all the elements except 7. But there is one catch. Without using not equal to operator. That's the catch. So here this operator we cannot use. Okay, that means we have to use something as let's say I equal to 7, right? Then we have to do something, right? So basically we have to don't print, like don't print 7. See what's happening is every element is getting printed, right? But if I equal to 7, then we are printing don't print 7. Actually we should ideally completely skip it. We don't want to print anything, right? But it is printing don't print 7, right? Now here what we can do is we can simply print blank, right? We can simply print blank, but let's see what happens. See, even if we print blank, there is one space happening, the empty which we are printing, the blank one. Okay, so in such case, when the statement is print every element except 7, right, and we don't want to do any action, no print, no if else, nothing, right, we can simply use pass keyword. We can simply use pass keyword. Now look here closely. I will run in debugger mode. See, it entered into loop. So first I will be 1 because it's the first element. After that 1 is not equal to 7, so it is going to print it will go into else statement and print the element. Same for 2, it will print 2. Same for 3, it will print 3, 4 4 5 5 6 6, right? Now I equal to 7. Now it will go inside if statement, which is nothing but pass. Now when we are doing pass keyword is basically do nothing. It means simply skip, right? So we'll simply skip, and because we are the condition is true, the else part will not get executed, right? Pass means do nothing, simply continue. So it will go back to line number 7. See, it has done nothing. It will simply go to, and 6 is here. It goes back to the for loop, right? Now again, if you see after 6, 8 got printed. So when the condition is true, that means I equal to 7, condition became true, and we did literally nothing. We have simply skipped it. Okay, so for this purpose, pass is used. If you don't want to perform any condition in if statements, right, or any statement, any snippet for that matter, we can use pass keyword. Now here one more tip is, instead of writing pass, we can simply write 3 dots here. It means do nothing. Let me try to show you. See here, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 5 6. After that directly 8. So when this condition became true, it did nothing. This is known as, this is 3 dots. Also this is known as pass keyword. So break keyword is to break the loop and come out of the loop immediately. Pass keyword is simply to skip that particular condition, right? Now see the third one. So I will write some more things here. Okay, I have rephrased my question a little bit here. Now if the number is 6, right, if the number is 6, print the element. We have to print the element, but do not print the indexing message without changing any indentation. So you cannot put it inside else or something, right? Without changing indentation, we have, if the number is 6, we have to print the element, right? But do not print the indexing message. Clear? So it is very simple, right? If I equal to 6, print I, right? So number will get print, right? Otherwise, simply pass keyword we have just learned. So if number is 6, then print. Otherwise, just do nothing. Simply skip it, right? But now here, if I execute this, see what is happening. Index is 0, index is 1, 2, 3, 4. 6 number is getting printed, but along with that, index is also getting printed. And in the question, what we want, do not print the indexing message when the number is 6, right? So in this case, there is one more keyword called as continue. Okay, so now here we have to carefully see the difference between pass and continue. Pass will simply pass that particular statement, right? But continue will skip the whole remaining iteration, right? So inside for loop, if you see inside for loop, there is this many code, right? This is from line number 9 to line number 15. This is the code snippet which is inside the for loop. Now here, when I say continue, so all the remaining code inside the for loop will get skipped and it will by default get into line number 8 again, right? Instead of that, if I would write pass here, what it will do is it will print, it will pass, and it will go to line number 15 because it will pass that particular statement. But continue keyword will skip the entire remaining code or iteration for that particular for loop, right? Let's see here now, executed. See here, 6 has been printed, but index is 5, right? That is skipped. So that particular part is skipped and directly we are printing index 6, which is nothing but integer 7, right? So this is the difference between break, pass and continue.